Oh my god, you guys. Okay, so I'm out here looking for apartments, and I don't even know why I'm in this area looking for apartments, because the last experience that I had, oh my god, I really should tell that story. Let me like find a place to sit down and we'll touch on that story. I found a cute little red bench in front of a place that I think is closed, so great. So like the last time I went apartment hunting in this area, I was living like much closer than I am now, and like I don't know, I was just minding my business one day passing this bus stop, and I saw like a little like for rent, call this number sign thing. So I rip it off the thing because I'm like, okay, like I want to be the only one with the chance of getting this apartment. So I rip off the whole sign with all the phone numbers. I call it, she's like, okay great, come through, come check out the place. Okay, I go check out the place. Tell me why this lady, this old lady, before, like, let's just, because there's so many things that I could like add to like make the story juicy. We're gonna disregard most of those things. Right now, we're gonna focus on the fact that this lady thought she was gonna rent to me for $800 a month her living room. And not just any old living room. Oh no, 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 it was draped off. She had the sheets up, she had a dresser partition, like it was actually insane. It was actually insane. But no, what got me was, I forget, I think it was on the phone. This was the first red flag. This was the, like, I was like, something doesn't seem right. Homegirl asked me, as soon as she answers the phone, she's just like, are you African? And I'm like, it depends, but like, I'm Guyanese. And she's like, okay, come up. And I'm like, okay. So if I was African, I probably wouldn't have passed that test. So we get to the apartment, and you know, this is in the midst of her showing me like the living room that I'm supposed to be renting and like the shared kitchen or whatever. And mind you, this is like a 1-bedroom apartment, but she's trying to rent out the living room, and she has like a whole nother person, like a complete stranger in the bedroom. And I didn't really actually get around to asking where she slept, because it was clear she slept there, but I just wasn't entirely sure of like where or how that situation was working out. Sorry, it's like really hard for me to tell stories like outside of public. Like I gotta hold this camera up, not focus on the workout that my arm is getting, and then like actually be interesting with like the story I'm trying to tell. Okay, but anyway, so my whole beef with this old woman really was just the fact that like the whole time she's showing me the place, she's just like, how often do you cook? You can't use heavy spices. Make sure that the spices you use, they don't smell too heavy. So I'm like, okay, maybe she's like allergic to something and she just doesn't want to like offend. I don't think she cared. She was really just trying to say like, no African people, like no African spice. You have to shower every single day. Make sure you wash your hair every day. Use good shampoos, good soaps. You have to wash it. Like she was like emphasizing like you have to wash your hair every day. And like, I mean, it goes without saying, like, one, it's not necessarily the healthiest thing for people to do that every single day, but especially like people of African American descent, black people, hello, like our hair does not require that much maintenance on a day-to-day basis. So she was really just trying to be like, there can't be any traces of your blackness in this apartment. We don't want no Cantu, we don't want no adobo, we don't want no like, it was the weirdest thing. And I remember telling like some counselors about the situation, and they were like, she really said that? Like in the moment I didn't think much of it. I'm just like, okay, people are particular about how they want like the people that they allow in their homes. But like, it really opened my eyes. Like homegirl was really just trying to, I don't know, not completely open to renting to black people, and that's where the issue came in. Oh, thank you, sir.
We gotta get confidence from someone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's true, right?
You're pretty.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day. God bless him, Okay, so like the first place that I came all the way down here to see, I was 15 minutes late, and no fault of my own, by the way, okay? It's the transit. Maps telling me it was a 2-minute walk when really it was a 9-minute walk. Like, I'm so sorry. And this man had the audacity to leave. I call him, I'm like, okay, I'm here, and he's like, oh, I left. Man, I don't know why, my number is private too, like, oh my God. This is a lot, it's a lot. I'm really stressed out. So right now I'm just walking to the bank so that I can get out the cash to repair my phone. I left it with the dude, but he doesn't take debit, so like, how inconvenient. And I'm also trying to find a bathroom because like, in the midst of all this COVID shit, like nobody is really allowing public bathroom access, but I like really have to pee, so I'm stressed out, just stressed out. But yeah, we're gonna go to the bank and then I'll catch up with you later, hopefully with a positive update, but we'll see. Sorry, I'll edit you out. My bad, I gotta hold it this way.
Sorry. Yeah, you're a nice girl though to walk with them. Everyone's like looking at you.
I know, it's really annoying. Oh, I see it. Okay, cool. Thank you. Listen, a toilet is a toilet, honey. Okay, peoples. So now I'm on my way to pay for my storage because on the off chance that I don't get the apartment that I'm looking for this month, at least my stuff has a safe place to chill. This is my storage. And my ex's junk is still in here. Like, he threatened me so many times that he was gonna come down here and take his stuff. Oh, perfect. I needed tampons. This is perfect. Oh, there's so many things that I just don't use. I came here mostly just because I really wanted to pay for the rent because, you know, if all else fails, at least my belongings have somewhere safe to be. Is this the right way? And like all the shit that belongs to my ex, I don't know what he thinks is happening, but he's gonna pay me if he wants to see any of these things again. All right, so basically, yeah, I think that even after I find a place, like, I'm gonna keep my storage just because, like, even with my job and shit, like, I need a lot of extra clothes, like things that I don't typically just wear in my day-to-day, but also don't like clutter. So it's like I won't want clothes lying around and like props that I like can't use on an everyday basis. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep the storage and also rent to my friends if they need to store things for like 24 hours or whatever. Yeah, man, it's hot. I think I'm just gonna go back and like chill. I need to get a drink. I'm gonna buy something to drink. Ugh. Right now I'm just waiting for my chili cheese fries. I'm very particular about my bottled water. The fact that I'm drinking this, it's hotter than Satan's ball sack, okay? And this is one of those days I shouldn't have worn my hair down because it's going to garbage. I'm gonna go get my chili fries. Yo, okay, so I'm back, by the way. First of all, I was today years old when I found out that security damage deposits are illegal. You should not be paying anything on top of first and I have some windows to break. This is not even a joke. No, I have to question though because you kind of overshared about your friend. And that's one boundary that I have to draw. Like, I don't talk about other people, like, unless it's someone in my life, like April, for example.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I'm not just gonna be like, oh, that girl, like, that I saw, like, for 5 minutes, like, I think X, Y, and Z of her.
No,
you know, so I found it weird that you would ask me, like, my thoughts on her, because it's just, like, my thoughts shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, like, if you're an authentic friend, like, you should be going based off of how you feel, how this person makes you feel, you know? And don't feel bad, because you're still young. You're still young, and that's kind of why I'm like, let me just go as soon as they came, because I could feel like they're awkward, they don't know how to socialize. You know, if they're intimidated, like, it's gonna be a whole thing of like me trying to get these people out of their shells, which I don't have the time to do. Like, I don't know those people, I don't care about those people. So when you were like talking about, you know, how she was feeling and all that, I'm just like, bruh, like, I didn't even care to share my thoughts on what I thought of her. Like, why do you think, you know? And it makes you look kind of questionable as a friend, because I know your heart's in the right place, but I mean, if people don't ask, don't tell, you know, sort of thing. And I don't want to like distrust you, but that's kind of where it's going. So I'm just gonna like let you know, like, certain things rub people the wrong way when you like kind of overshare information that's not necessarily yours to share, you know? So don't feel like I hate you. There's a quote that said like, your meanest friend is the one that wants the best for you. And like, dead ass, like, you're a good ass person. And I don't want people to like misinterpret you doing good as you started trying to start shit, because trust me, like, if I was that type of bitch, it would have come off that way, you know? Like, that whole he said she said thing. But it's like, that's not where I'm kind of trying to direct my life. Like, I just want people to be elevating around me, you know? And I don't think I'm better than anyone. I just want people to have the understanding of the way I think, so that when I'm like rude or whatever, it's not it's the boundary's already been there, you know? It's, yeah, so that's kind of my thing. Really?
Yeah, it was like toasted.
Ace, what's good?
Yo, what up? What do you think? I'm at the Ethnicity right now. Like,
Okay, okay. You getting that Henny bottle or what? What are you trying to get? No wine.
yeah, like, what kind of 16? The $60 or the $40? Which one you want?
Ooh, I don't know. Who's paying for it?
I'm paying for it.
Oh, the $60, okay. Turn up, okay, good. So I'm glad we're friends, awesome. Because I need a photographer for when I'm at the shoots, because I also need like behind the scenes like video, but like high quality photos too, because this is a bomb ass camera and I never take pictures with it. Like I never take pictures. What should I sing though?
That's the thing, you gotta find your, like, I don't know, for me, you gotta find what really brings it out, right? Like, what really brings it out in you? What songs you really listen to that you like, that, I don't know.
Like it depends on my mood, it depends on the
what
day.
What are you feeling right now, bro?
It's a good question.
Yeah. Shit's tough, I know.
What am I feeling right now? Okay, let's see. Let's interpret it in music, because I missed my music for stress management program, so I really should put some thought into this. I feel bad. Okay, let me try. She was lost in so many different ways, out in the darkness with no. You know what? I feel like I'm flat already. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I ruin it? I always do that. Like people are just trying to enjoy my voice, and I'm like, oh, talking through it. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I gotta get out my own head. Golden hour or some shit.